Hi everybody, today I'm going to do a little experiment. I'm going to play as the Yankees and I'm taking on the Cubs. And I want to find out what happens when every single pitcher on my staff gets ejected. So I'm just going to be throwing lots of beanballs today. I'm hoping that my opponent, whoever it is, doesn't take it all seriously. I'm going to pretend like I'm really bad at the game and just be throwing like pitch outs and balls way in the dirt and way outside, and then I'm just gonna throw it up and in and drill them. So we'll see how this goes. There's Brett Gardner for me with the leadoff base hit, so maybe I can get a couple runs on the board. We'll find out here. We're playing at Petco Park for some reason. My opponent, who chose the Cubs, I guess hates Wrigley Field, so we're playing at Petco Park. Anyway, we saw Jacoby Ellsbury with the fielder's choice. Now he steps off but throws to third base. So I get a stolen base there. Gary Sanchez pops up. I got to get back so I don't get doubled off here. So that's 2 outs. And that's going to bring up, who's next? Didi Gregorius batting cleanup. And that's going to be a base hit. So I'm going to get 1 run home here. That's a good way to start. This probably would have been a good game just to play out and see how it ended up, because I think I'd probably beat the Cubs here. That's going to be the 3rd out of the inning. So get ready, everybody. It's time for some brawls. We got Masahiro Tanaka on the mound. Kris Bryant, the NL MVP, is leading off. So, like I said, I'm going to start by just kind of throwing crazy pitches and make it look like I have no idea what I'm doing, and then I'm gonna drill him. So another one way out of the zone, so at least he's showing some good plate discipline, because that one was actually close. Here we go. Kris Bryant, right in your elbow. Ouch. All right, let's see if I get a warning. Not yet. Anthony Rizzo. See if he swings at the ball way in the dirt. He actually swung at that. All right, you can have second base. I don't really care if I lose this game or not. Way outside. And here comes the up and in heater. Right at your elbow. We don't want to hit you in the face. Oh, right in the butt. All right, Joe Madden is just furious. Look at Madden. He is not happy. So the umpire's out to try to restore orders. Warnings have been issued. He's like, that's enough of this. In the meantime, Joe Girardi is yelling something. I don't know what he's saying. He's probably like, hey, you can't give warnings first inning. How are we going to pitch inside the rest of the game? Jason Heyward, let's see if he bites at this one way outside. I don't want to throw wild pitches here with these guys on base, so we'll just throw really wide ones here. All right, it's time. He's gonna get run. Man's like, get him out of there. Joe Madden is literally my least favorite person in MLB. He just got tossed. He's like, what? The reason I don't like Madden is because, number one, he rarely takes batting practice. So I always go to all the games early and I show up like 2 hours before first pitch or earlier. And Madden most of the time doesn't have the Cubs taking batting practice. And the Cubs are one of the nicest teams to see in batting practice because they've got tons of power. So whenever I see the Cubs at PNC Park, lots of time it's just sitting around. The last series at PNC Park this past year in September, I think it was a 4-game series. The Cubs took batting practice 0 times. Well, Luis Severino is in now and throwing wild pitches. For some reason, he didn't score on that. So it's go time. Severino up and in. Oh, he missed him. Oh, I picked a changeup. The pitches were moved around a little bit from Tanaka, so that I picked the wrong pitch. There it is. He's going to be run out here. Look at Javier Báez back there. And he's gone. Tosses him. Alright, so I've got some guys in the bullpen ready to go. I'm going to bring in our next pitcher here. So Shreve's in the game. I'm wondering what happens when I run out of pitchers. Like, do batters have to bat? Do they unlock my starters and let me use my starters? I know, like, in extra innings, you can't use your starters. That's kind of annoying. So you run out of pitchers and you have a one-inning guy and he has to go the rest of the game. How's that fair? Eventually he's going to get tired and then he's going to get shelled. So that's why a lot of these games can't go like crazy amounts of innings, like 18, 19 innings, because your last guy of the bullpen is just going to be throwing slop up there. There's another one. He's already out, so he's been ejected. Going to bring Lane in now. I wonder what this guy is thinking. Like, I wonder what my opponent is thinking about. Whoops, pressed the wrong button. I don't really need to see a replay of that. He must be like, wow, this guy's really terrible at the show. He's got no control at all. See, I don't want to throw right at him every time because he's going to take it real personally and probably, I don't know if he'd quit the game, but it's a possibility if he doesn't care that much about his online rating and stuff. So there's another run. So the Yankees are losing now 3-1. Ooh, missed him. I'm surprised I don't get run for an up and in pitch like that. That was a slider by accident. Fastball is harder to get out of the way of, so there you go. Joe Madden is still pointing his finger at everybody. Down to 4 pitchers left. Now here's Jason Heyward. Didn't Heyward like fracture his jaw or something? That's why he wears that special helmet with the little flap on the bottom part. I think he did. Can't really remember exactly when. Anyway, it is 2-0, so that means it's time to go up and in at him. Here we go. We'll get you right in the elbow. Oh, he missed the spot a little bit. When these pitchers are cold, because they're coming in cold, they're not really warmed up because they're just getting tossed one after the other. When they're coming in cold, they don't have the pinpoint control, so they might be off a little bit. Down to 3 pitchers left. The score is 4-1. I'm going to bring in Austin Romine as a defensive replacement and pretend like I'm blaming my catcher here. Wow, he swung at that. Why would you swing at anything right now? You should just chill and just take your hit by pitches. So he must be convinced that I'm actually trying if he's swinging at pitches. Oh, right in the back. Javier Báez. Javier Báez, by the way, not the nicest guy. I remember Lauren went to him for an autograph when he was walking past PNC Park and he totally just ignored her. So we're at John Lester now. John Lester, the pitcher. And maybe if I knock him down... Oh, he got out of the way of that one. Oh, he was ejected anyway. He didn't even hit him and he was ejected. So I've got 2 pitchers left. Here's Clippard. The score is 5-1. Take this, John Lester. Luckily for you, that's not in your pitching elbow. Oh wait, game called due to mercy rule. I thought the mercy rule was 10 runs. For some reason, they called it after 5. I had 1 pitcher left. I still had Dylan Betances. So, I guess if you hit so many batters or whatnot, they'll just call the game. This was an experiment. Sorry to my opponent. I just wanted to see what happened. Thanks for watching, everybody.